Imagine a world where every word you speak, every move you make, even your thoughts are being watched. Now ask yourself, are we really that far from it today? Today, we are going to explore 1984, the dystopian masterpiece by George Orwell. Interestingly, this novel is trending again because readers are beginning to see striking parallels between Orwell's fictional world and our modern AI-driven surveillance-based reality. Published in 1949, 1984 is a classic dystopian novel, a genre that presents a frightening, controlled society in order to warn readers about real-world dangers. The novel is set in Oceania, a state ruled by the all-powerful Big Brother. It focuses on Winston Smith, a man who dares to think freely in a world where independent thought is dangerous. The novel explores powerful themes such as totalitarianism, surveillance, control of truth. At its core, the novel shows us how power can dominate not only our actions, but even our thoughts themselves. Now, let's explore one of the most important dystopian features in 1984. First, total surveillance, where Big Brother is always watching you. In 1984, citizens are constantly monitored through telescreens placed everywhere. Even facial expressions can lead to punishment. There is absolutely no privacy. This shows us a powerful idea that constant observation forces people into obedience. But here's the interesting part. This idea is not limited to fiction. Today, surveillance often appears voluntary through smartphones, social media, and smart devices. Let's take a simple example. Google. Google tracks your location, your search history, your voice commands, and even your YouTube viewing habits. For instance, if you search best shoes just once, you'll start seeing ads everywhere. YouTube will recommend shoe reviews, and social media will start showing shoe brands. Here's the key insight. Google is not just tracking what you do. It is building a detailed profile of who you are. Now, let's move to another powerful idea in 1984, the control of truth and information. In the novel, the Ministry of Truth continuously rewrites history. Facts are manipulated to suit the party. One of the most powerful ideas in the novel is, who controls the past controls the future. But this idea is not limited to fiction. It strongly connects to our world today. Today, we see fake news, deepfakes, and algorithm-driven narratives shaping what we believe. Truth is no longer fixed. It can be constructed, filtered, and even distorted digitally. Consider this: AI-generated images, deepfake videos, and edited news content. A fake video of a politician, for example, can spread within hours. It can influence public opinion and create confusion about what is real. In a world like this, controlling information becomes a power form of control itself. In Orwell's world, truth is controlled mainly by the government. But in our world, truth can be manipulated by governments, corporations, and even individuals. This makes modern misinformation far more chaotic and in some ways more dangerous. Now let's look at another powerful idea: language as a tool of power. In 1984, language is simplified to eliminate rebellious thought. Words like freedom are completely removed. The idea is simple. If you cannot express an idea, you cannot think it. Today, communication is dominated by short-form content, TikTok reels, and rapid scrolling. Meme culture is replacing deep discussions. An emotional, simplified language is dominating communication. Instead of meaningful debate, we often see labels, hashtags, and quick judgments. Language today is becoming faster, simpler, and more emotional. And this can limit our ability to think critically. In 1984, one of the most disturbing ideas is psychological control, what Orwell calls doublethink. Doublethink means holding two contradictory beliefs at the same time and accepting both of them as true. Today, we say privacy is important, yet we share everything online. We say social media is harmful, yet we use it every single day. And we say AI is dangerous, yet we depend on it constantly. This contradiction in thinking is what we can call modern doublethink. Another powerful concept in 1984 is the thought police. In the novel, they punish not just actions, but even thoughts. Even thinking against the party is considered a crime. Now, we don't have thought police in the same form today, but we do have data profiling. Predictive algorithms that analyze our patterns and systems that track our behavior continuously. These systems don't just observe us, they can analyze and even anticipate what we will do next. Now, an important question. Can artificial intelligence control our thinking? AI does not punish thoughts like the thought police, but it shapes what you see. It influences what you believe. And it can even predict what you may think next. This creates a softer, more subtle form of control. Let's now examine how information itself is manipulated in the digital age. Deepfakes can rewrite reality. Algorithms carefully curate what each of us sees. And viral misinformation spreads faster than ever before. Just like the party in 1984, modern systems have the power to reshape reality itself. So, the big question, is today's world really like 1984? Surveillance is now widespread. Truth is often manipulated. Language shapes ideology, and power influences perception. But there are also important differences. Surveillance today is often corporate, not just governmental. People still have far more freedom than Orwell's citizens. And technology can both empower us and control us. The difference is not absolute, but the similarities are too important to ignore.
When analyzing 1984 in a modern context, we must ask some important questions.
Is surveillance always harmful, or can it sometimes be necessary? Who really controls information today? Governments or corporations? Can artificial intelligence become a modern version of Big Brother? Are we giving up our privacy willingly? Location, posts, permissions? 1984 is not just a story about the future, it is a warning about the present. Orwell may not have predicted modern technology exactly, but he deeply understood power. Power controls truth. Power controls language. And ultimately, power controls minds. And today, with AI and surveillance technologies, his warning feels more relevant than ever. So the real question is, are we reading 1984 or are we already living it? If you found this lecture helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And feel free to share your thoughts in the comments.